My name is Erich Stumme. I was born in Bad Berleburg in the center of Germany. I served in the German Armed Forces for 35 years, and after retired in 2005 I came over here to Brandon and joined the Brandon Hills Model Railroad Club. It was about 50 years ago, last Christmas, when my brother got this train set. So that's when I started by simply adding a little bit there and a little bit more, and then one day in the basement we had a small table. There was sometimes, after I joined the military, you didn't have too much time, but it never really died, this hobby. And I only went from HO scale to the N scale, because with the limited space you had in apartments and you had in basements, it was better to go with the small trains. Meanwhile, I like them so much that HO is nearly too big for me. I think sometimes when you tell somebody my hobby is model trains, they always smile and say, yeah, he's playing with trains. You know, it's a little boy's thing. We have visitors who nearly come every Saturday, and among them are quite a number of very young children. They all have Thomas at home, and now they want to see the trains run here. We try to make it really a showpiece. It's basically starting with, you could say, rough carpentry, building the table and the frame. And it goes can go this far, like the finest electronics and everything in between. You can plan, you can build track, you can build houses, you do landscaping, you do all your signaling, you can play with light. So there's so many things, and sometimes you are in the mood to do this, and the next time you're in the mood to do this. And it's always fascinating to see how we can create things. And for me, what's important is you should create a small world. It should be the same like looking out of a plane down to the real world. And when you get this impression, then you really had a good model train. Basically, there's no rules for model railroading. I could easily run a Canadian train for a German layout, but I think I wouldn't go so far. I like really planning, because planning a model train is nearly like planning a house. You have to think ahead what you want to do and what the train should do, and that is very, very important. If this train goes there, the other train would have to do what, and how can you prevent a collision? And so it's very, very interesting to do this. Fascinating is just when people see and tell you, how amazing it is what you can do on a small space. And the good part is my wife always knows where I am, in the basement.